Hi everyone, my name's Chase Latvala, and this is my adapted aquatics and recreational sports final presentation for classes HHP 423 and 424, and I've decided to do my presentation on the Special Olympics. Where does the Special Olympics take place? The Special Olympics offer 256 national and state programs, so that's including countries all over the globe, and then a bunch of U.S. state programs. Wisconsin and Minnesota both have state programs close to home to us, so that's very nice to see and interesting. The 2026 Special Olympics U.S. Games will actually take place in Minnesota from June 20th to June 26th in 2026. When do the Special Olympics take place? So the Special Olympics is always happening all around the world. The Special Olympics have around 5 competitions around the globe per hour, offering sport-specific events as well as large hostings of the U.S. and World Games, where many different events and sports are going on. So it's kind of really interesting to see that all around the world this is taking place year-round pretty much, always happening. The sponsors of the Special Olympics. 3 feature sponsors of the Special Olympics are Coca-Cola, Christmas Records Trust, and Bank of America, as well as Bright Spot, which is a program that kind of helped run the Special Olympics with all the programs. And then ESPN, obviously we know ESPN, a broadcasting station. So what I found interesting about some of the sponsors is that the Christmas Records Trust, a group of individuals, they had a child with intellectual disability, and they decided to make a Christmas album and use all of the proceeds that were made off the Christmas album and donate them straight to the Special Olympics. And ever since then, they've been one of the largest contributors and supporters of the Special Olympics. Founding reasons of the Special Olympics. So Eunice Kennedy Shriver was the founder of the Special Olympics, and she was a pioneer in the worldwide struggle for rights and acceptance for people with intellectual disabilities. That's her down in the corner. And she saw how unfairly people with intellectual disabilities were treated, how they lacked opportunities to play sports and were often excluded from society. But she believed that sports could unlock their potential and change the public perception and foster inclusion and acceptance. It's things that we always preach about, inclusion and acceptance. We try so hard for that in our classrooms. And so she wanted to push for it to be in life and give them the opportunity to feel a part of something. The Special Olympics started as a backyard camp, Camp Shriver, and it really just took off from there. I mean, it's unbelievable what they have turned into. The Special Olympics have become a global movement to promote respect, inclusion, and acceptance through sports, challenging the world to see the capabilities and the spirit of people with intellectual disabilities. So, I mean, it's really turned into something worldwide known and gives the opportunity to many people. So disabilities that the Special Olympics support. The Special Olympics primarily serves athletes with intellectual disabilities or cognitive delays, including conditions like Down syndrome, autism spectrum disorder, and fetal alcohol spectrum disorders. So how long the Special Olympics have been around? In 1960, Camp Shriver was born. 8 years later, the first Special Olympic Games happened in Chicago, Illinois. And that's Miss Shriver looking up on the first Special Olympic Games. So it started off in her yard or backyard and grew into where they're holding it in huge stadiums. And it's just pretty crazy how it started and where it's gone to. So the number of participants within the Special Olympics represent over 5.3 million athletes, unified partners, coaches, and volunteers. They have almost 460,000 or 4,660,000, my bad, sorry, athletes and unified partners. They have almost 400,000 coaches and have around 820,000 volunteers. So, I mean, it just goes to show how many people are truly involved in this program, whether it's being a part as an athlete or a coach or a volunteer. So tons of people are involved. Really great to see. How much the Special Olympics raises each year. The Special Olympics raises around $130 to $150 million annually in total revenue. And what's interesting, you can go to their website, thespecialolympics.org, and there is a part of the homepage where you are able to donate increments of money that you'd like if you want. So they get donations from there, and then obviously through sponsors and all things like that. The Special Olympic benefits. So what the Special Olympics do is they benefit individuals with intellectual disabilities by boosting physical fitness, confidence, social skills, and a sense of belonging through year-round sports training and competition, which I feel like hits home or hits close to this class, because we're talking about being active, building confidence, being able to build relationships, and then have a sense of belonging, giving that welcoming environment. That's what Special Olympics does. It also teaches them to be leaders. They offer actually leader classes even. It benefits families through support networks, provides valuable health screenings, the healthy athletes part of the Special Olympics, and promotes community-wide inclusion and understanding by breaking down barriers between people with and without disabilities. Participants gain joy, courage, new skills, friendships, which all entails leading to a better life quality and inclusion in society. So many pluses and pros to the Special Olympics for this group of people. It's amazing. So would I recommend the Special Olympics to anyone? I would 100% recommend the Special Olympics for anyone to be involved. It offers many chances to individuals with disabilities, but also many opportunities for people to volunteer. And talking previously with a PE teacher of my own, he talked about how he volunteered for the Special Olympics, and he only could say good things about it. It brings a smile to your face being able to work with these people and see them succeed. And I mean, even looking at the pictures through the presentation, everyone's smiling, they're happy, they're trying. So I would truly recommend the Special Olympics to anyone. And thinking as going into my class, I have a handful of individuals that would be great candidates for the Special Olympics. They're so skilled in sports, and I could just see them thriving in an environment like this. So I'm going to have to do some research and really dig into more information on getting them involved, and then trying to find a way for me to get involved as well, because it would be a great experience and for me. And I really just think it's all around in general something truly amazing to have, and great for these people to get the chance to be a part of something where they feel like they belong. My references, I got all my information from specialolympics.org. They have a bunch of history pages. They have about where their upcoming events are. If we scroll into real quick, you can see their homepage is creating an inclusive world. So you have what we do, get involved, stories, events, about. You can shop for merch. You can donate tabs right there. So very easy to learn and know what's going on. Like I said, the U.S. 2026 games in Minnesota. I might have to check that out this summer. So I appreciate everyone. And thank you for listening to my project. I really enjoyed this class. I felt like it challenged me to get better as a teacher, because I'll admit I from day one of working with individuals with disabilities, I was kind of nervous and didn't know how to go about, class, what it would be like. But I can say from the bottom of my heart is I truly enjoy and love and care about my group of kids that I got, and they make my day every day, make me smile, and they're truly amazing, awesome people. So yeah, I'm happy with what I get to do every day. It's truly doesn't always feel like work. So thank you for listening to my project, and hopefully you learned a little bit about the Special Olympics. Thank you.